Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Ingrid, so thank you so much for joining me today. Now I was hoping to do this before Christmas, but unfortunately I just couldn't get to it on time. I really wanted to share with you guys my EDC bag. I wanted to close 2021 with that, and so pardon me for that. There were so many things that were going on, and some of them I really wanted to even share them with you, but I just couldn't get to this on time. And so thank goodness though that I'm still within the time frame of actually sharing this before the end of 2021, even though most of you will be seeing this in 2022. So happy new year, you guys. And so bear with me. I'm going to go through this quick as much as possible. Please note that I do work at home, so I don't carry this to work. I just carry this bag when I'm running my errands or when I am sometimes I have a hard time waking up on time, and also I don't transfer, my items to my church bag. And so my church bag is basically the same size, but it's a little bit more fancier than this. And so if I don't have time to do that, I just carry this with me. I don't waste my time. Grab my Bible, I'm out. That's the only thing I will add to that. If I'm going to church. But I carry this with me all the time because I don't go out much. I don't do that stuff I used to do when I was a little bit younger. And so this is my everyday purse when I'm out of the house. When I'm in the house, it's right next to me anyways. For if there's a disaster, I have to evacuate immediately. This is the first thing I grab anyways. And so it has stuff that are now a little bit better than what I used to carry with me. And so that's what you will see here. Items that most people carry and some items that some people don't carry. Okay. And so quick overview, as you can see, the very first thing here that is important about this bag is that I have a keychain. A keychain has my keys, like all of you guys, right? But the important thing about it is just it has a pepper spray. A pepper spray is my primary self-defense tool. I've never had to self-defend myself out there, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I never had to use this pepper spray. I kind of have an idea how to use it, of course. But that being said, I've seen it being used, not the exact same thing, but my mom used to carry a pepper spray. Now, my mom is a petite, 5-foot lady. And so when she was attacked by this massive woman, I mean, this lady was literally almost 6 foot and she was big. And this lady literally knocked this pepper spray off her hands. So she was easily disarmed when she had this pepper spray with her. So I'm aware of that now. Eglist. I was little then when that happened, but I'm aware what can happen when you are being attacked and you trying to use a pepper spray. So I try to practice the best way I can, and there's a lot of improvement that needs to be done with this. But my keychain, of course, is important because I need to get to the car. I have that with me all the time. And so the next thing, of course, is a cell phone. I'm not a phone person, you guys. I had my first cell phone when I was 25 years old, and the only reason I had it is because I was pregnant with my daughter, and 8 months pregnant. And I was thinking, what if something happens to me? How can I get hold of someone? And I realized, oops, there's something called cell phones now. You can buy that, And so that's what I did. I just bought something that was small, affordable. I just thought I didn't want to waste money on this. And, a couple of years later, I was upgrading that, and I've been upgrading cell phones since then. I just always make sure that it's 50% charged. And that's all I do now as a prepper, to make sure that I can still utilize the cell phone when I need to use it. But other than that, I'm just not a phone person myself. So I used to easily forget my cell phone. Now, as a prepper, it is the first thing I also just check and make sure that it's in my purse when I'm leaving the house. Another thing, of course, is my wallet. Everybody carries their wallet. I've had this particular wallet for 10 years now. That's how old this thing is. It is holding up pretty good. I love it because you can dress it up and down. The only thing I could change actually this coming year is the size of the actual wallet. I'm going to go ahead and replace it because of that. But it's still holding up pretty good, and probably may not be this coming year. It may be a year following that one when I'm going to go ahead and replace it. But I just love it, right? Other than, being a wallet that holds your ID and your cards, bank cards, I do have a little cash there just to get me home if I need to take a taxi. And I also have a list of phone numbers there, you guys, just in case my phone, something happens to it, it breaks or it get lost. I have a list of phone numbers that I know people who can actually get something done and help me out if I need to be helped there. So that's important about that particular wallet for me is that it has that important information. Another thing, of course, is a water bottle, something that I used to not carry with me at all. When I used to get thirsty, I used to just run to a convenience store and buy something to drink. That's just how I used to roll. Now I have my water bottle here with me all the time, just in case I'm stuck somewhere, I cannot move. I don't have to be looking for a vending machine. I don't have to be looking for a store to buy water in, and I have it right there with me at all times. I love that. And so the next thing, of course, is the jacket and scarf. The jacket is a windbreaker. I would like to change it to a raincoat to that, right? I like to do that. I've had this jacket for 12 years now. And this is the thing about my purse, you guys, is that the things I threw in there, I didn't have to invest crazy things. I just took stuff, crazy money. I just took stuff that I already had. Or stuff that I was buying for other stuff and I had extra and I was putting into my daily purse. And so they became my EDC items that I really relying on right now, and I realize how important to have in my purse. So this jacket is just the windbreaker. I've had it for about 15 years now, and it will do the job, right? If it's cold, I'm usually wearing a fleece or a sweater, and so having this to add on, this layer to add on, is a very useful. If it's hot and it's raining, it may not keep me 100% dry, but it's good enough to take me from point A to point B and prevent me from being soaked. And so it does a good job so far, but obviously it needs to be upgraded. And that is a fact. A scarf here, I have it with me. I need another one because my son took mine. And so I need to replace that and get something else. And so moving on to these items here that most women have, right? A lip balm, hand sanitizer. If it's not a lip balm, of course, it's a lipstick. I don't carry a lipstick with me. I carry just a lip balm, right? A hand sanitizer, a tissue, sanitary items, so things like pads, liners, and sanitary wipes. I can use those just in case I have some kind of accident. At my age, that's no longer a case. I don't really use. I don't have accidents. You kind of know your time. You are always there. But you know what? I realized one day how important to have these items because there will be a little girl out there who needs help, right? Who just had that accident that we all used to have when we were little. So, and that helps to have them with you. Sometimes it's just not for you; it's for someone else. But yeah, as a woman, it's important to have that. This is no brainer, right? It's a huge advantage to have these items. And so, moving on to the next item here, which is a knife. Okay, this one is something I never used to carry with me, never thought to carry with me till I was a prepper. This is an Ozark Trail 6-in-1 multi-tool knife. Now, this is important, you guys. This is a pocket knife. It is a mini flashlight, a fire starter, a glass breaker, a cord cutter, a bottle opener, right? It has a lot of things. And I love that. Now, I already have other lights within, my phone has light. I do have another headlight I'm going to share with you guys. But a fire starter, this is the only thing in my purse that can start fire, honestly. So I need to get something else to accommodate that and be a little bit more beef up on that part. But other than that, I carry this knife with me everywhere. The only place I couldn't get into with this knife was at Universal Studios in Orlando when I was vacationing with my friend, and I was not allowed to get in the park with it. I had to either throw it away or put it back in the car. So I had to walk all the way back to the parking lot and put it back into the car. And other than that, I carry with me even to church. I carry that thing with me. It goes with me all the time. And that being said, moving on to something that I've always carried with me, glasses. My eyes are very sensitive to bright light. So I have glasses in my car. I have glasses in my purse. Well, I have a pair of glasses in my purse. That one you see. That's all. But it's important that I have this with me at all times. Another thing that I used to not carry is a pen and paper, right? A pen and a notebook. These things, you guys, weigh absolutely nothing, right? This part here weighs absolutely nothing, but I used to not see the importance of carrying the pen and paper with me. Why? I don't know, because all the time, I will turn around, there's something to jot down, there's something to note, and I don't have a pen. I don't have a paper, and I have to borrow these things now around. And so as a prepper, that gave me this really a different point of view, this different perspective as into what is needed with you at all times, and the importance of carrying those things that you need with you at all times. And so I have pen and paper in my car, I have pen and paper in my purse, and that is a good thing to have. I would recommend you guys to do that. Another thing here, you guys, is a mask and gloves. Now, I do have medical mask in my car. I have medical, especially one I'll be using to go into Walmart and to other stores that you require to wear a mask. I will have one in my side pockets, just with me all the time. But this one is an N95 mask with gloves here, and that one it's just strictly for emergencies, right? It is there just waiting, just in case I have emergencies. So there is a smoke, there is dust storm, I'm caught off guard and it could be a chemical spill. I don't know. I've never had to experience that outside, other than, of course, the dust storms. I've experienced dust storms. There's not much of fire here, like in California or anything like that. So, but it's just very good. And I saw just, when was it? Yesterday, there was a fire breaking out in Colorado. And imagine, you have to be trying to run away. The only thing you have with you is your purse. It's important to have that with you. Gloves. There will be time you're gonna need that. And I know there will be a time when I need that. So those things are always with me at all times. Another thing, of course, is a portable charger, you guys. It's something I never used to carry with me at all. But I see the importance of having it. I never had to use it. I'm going to be honest with you. I never had to use this portable charger. My daughter, on the other hand, she had to use it so much and charge it, drain it out and reusing it, which I'm not a fan of, right? Because this is for emergencies for me. Now, I had before I carry this thing, I had an incident when I thought I was charging my phone, but the wires were not, the cords themselves were just not secured enough. And so my phone was really not charged at all. And I realized that, oops, I have a phone and I have to go out. I don't have a way of charging my phone. Now I can charge my phone in my car. I can charge my phone now, even in my purse. And I like that. Another thing that I used to not carry before I was a prepper. Let me say that. The only time I used to carry this is when my kids were little, less than 5 years old. And that was a long time ago. And so now I don't do that. But as a prepper, I realized, it's important to actually throw in a couple of snacks in there. And as a matter of fact, I change these every month, right? I make sure that I have a fresh a pack of snacks in there. The reason why I started doing that is because, like I said, if there is any emergency, if I have to be evacuated, the first thing I grab is my purse, right? That's the first thing I will grab. That's the first thing that will be in my head to take and grab it with me. And it has to have at least the basics, right? The basics of all the basics. And so having a snack in there is pretty good, right? It's kind of a good way to go about that. They weigh absolutely nothing, so there's no reason to not carry those with you. Another thing, of course, is a small first aid kit. I have that with me in my purse. It weighs about 5 ounces, you guys. I have only Tylenols in there. I have bandages. I have alcohol wipes, and I have water purification tablets. That's all I have in there, right? And that is so important to have. I may never use it. I know that been in a position of using bandages, but I never had them before when I had cut myself. It's not something that happens every day, but I remember cutting myself one day and I had to rush into to Walgreens and buy something there to a bandage and to clean my wound up and put a bandage on. Other than that, right, as a prepper, if you're a prepper, get something small, customize something small. That will just put a bandage on you, prevent infections, because something so small should not put you in a hospital. But if you're not prepared, it can. And so again, I have my cap here, you guys. I used to carry the umbrella with me all the time. But you see, the cheap umbrellas, the small ones that are very light, they used to break all the time. They used to break on me all the time. And so I upgraded and I bought the best one, the beefy one, right? That was more durable and more tougher than the things that I used to buy. You know what? That was heavy. That umbrella was so heavy. It was bulky. It was taking too much space. And so I decided to put it in my car. And then I just have a cap here in case, if it's hot, I have that. And if it's raining, I have that also. I can put that on my head and it just prevent, rain from going to my face, and it still works. And I put that jacket, I'm good to go. It's no big deal. And another thing I have here, you guys, is a headlamp. And I bought these at Walmart. They're about $1 each. And I bought a couple of them. They're all over. They're in my car. They're in my purse. They're in my emergency bags. They're everywhere. They work pretty good. I have no complaint about that. And if it doesn't work, at least I have a couple of things, to kind of back me up here. As I said, that knife has a lamp. My phone has a way of lighting up things. So that's a good thing. And this is an overview of what things look like in my purse. I still have a plenty of space in there, you guys. And I love that. I still have good amount of space to put things in there. And other stuff, they just go to my side pockets. As you can see here, my cap, my glasses. My glasses are usually on me, right? They're hanging on me, not on my purse. But anyways, that's what it looks like on the side pocket. That knife is usually in. It's not visible like that. Nobody can see that like that because someone can just steal it like that. But anyways, this is how it looks like on the side. And I put my lotion here, hand lotion. I don't think I mentioned hand lotion, but I do have a hand lotion. I have, of course, the tissues there and my mask. That's what is showing there a little bit. A mask that I'm using, that medical mask that I'm using that day. It's over there. Hand sanitizers on the side pockets. But this is how my purse look like on a daily basis. Just plain simple, and you will not think of anything other than a woman purse. So that's all. And so I got it at Walmart, by the way, for $16 or so. It's pretty good. It is a heavy duty kind of purse. It has heavy duty zipper and straps. And it is a little bit more durable than what I used to carry. So I'm pretty happy with that. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. And thank you so much, though, I truly appreciate that. Happy New Year to all of you, especially my subscribers. You guys are the best, right? So I'm really, really grateful for you guys, joining me and helping me. It's kind of like a push for some reason. It's kind of like something that encourages you to keep this going and really have more focus on. So I'm really grateful for that. And again, Happy New Year, and thank you so much for joining me today.